Now, normally I don't ever do this. I'm about to lay a video out that's very important, and I'm going to say this in advance. Dustin Poirier has to see this video, okay? Someone who knows him must get this to Dustin Poirier. Also, Dana, Conor, well, I'm going to send it to Michael Chandler. But Dana, Conor, and definitely, especially Dustin, has to see this video, okay? So any of you guys who know them, please send it to them and make sure that they see it, because I'm about to lay out the most brilliant strategy of all time. And I challenge you to go into this video thinking, I doubt it, okay? And then you guys can email me afterwards because my email's in the description. Or you can just shoot me on Instagram. I don't know. Love you guys. Watch the video.
Well, why do you say that you don't think it happens right away?
Man, if I'm Dustin Poirier, I'm just waiting for Conor 4, you know? Yeah. I am, you know, because I think, and this was an interesting hot take that I actually heard Jesse on Fire talking about, that, you know, if Poirier goes and wins the title, can Conor come right back and fight Poirier if he has the title?
Hey, Chandler, I appreciate the shout out, man. What can I do for you? Oh, an immediate title shot after the Gaethje fight? Yeah, I could do that. Yep. Yeah, it would be crazy for most people who started a YouTube channel like 16 months ago to be able to guarantee you like a title shot. But I think I can come through because I love you like that. I appreciate the shout. Let me give you a call back. I'm going to do this video real quick. Oh, sorry, guys. That was Chandler. I was just guaranteeing him a title shot after the Gaethje fight, which I'm sure, you know, most of you guys must be thinking, how would this idiot think that he could guarantee Michael Chandler a title shot after this? Well, I'm glad that you asked, because here's the answer. I'm going to put together the strategy of the century for the lightweight division that literally every single person is going to win in, including Dustin Poirier in the most dramatic way. Like Dustin has a serious conundrum on his hands, which is what Michael Chandler was talking about in that video. I'm going to solve it, son. I'm going to solve it. I'm going to solve Conor's problems. I'm going to solve Dustin's problems. I'm going to solve the UFC's problems. And I'm going to give Michael Chandler an immediate title shot and potentially Michael Chandler the biggest money fight of his career. Watch this. Doubt me. Ready? This is where everyone goes, this is a cocky guy. I don't really like his face. And then I'm going to deliver and you're going to go, man, he's kind of like Muhammad Ali, where I hated him, but then he completely delivered. Ready? So first, it's important that we kind of just lay out again what the problem at hand is. Now, he alluded to it, Chandler did, when he cited my hot take, okay? So Dustin Poirier just had a huge money fight, $12 million, $10 million, whatever it is, against Conor. Now, his contract, obviously, that's the only money fight out there for him like that. If he goes and fights Charles Oliveira, he'll make the, you know, maybe he'll make, I don't know if he can renegotiate, but whatever. He's going to get like the challenger thing at the very most. I'm not going to speculate. He's going to get less than a tenth of what he made there, most likely, right? So he wins the title. Now he's getting back end. But guess what? Now he can't fight Conor because Conor can't fight for the title because Conor's lost 3 in a row at lightweight. Dana's not going to poison the well like that, even though he wants to give Conor. He's not going to do that, okay? So what does Dustin do? Does he take the money fight? Or does he go and grab the glory that he's deserved with a lifetime of training to go become the undisputed champion of the world, which has been his life's ambition? What does he do? He has to pick one or the other. It's a very, very challenging situation. No, he doesn't. I'm going to solve this. Not only am I going to give him the championship, assuming that he can beat Charles, I'm going to give him the biggest money fight of all time immediately afterwards, okay? Now, if you like the content, subscribe and ring the bell. So here's the deal, okay? Now think about what everybody wants. It's possible he's thinking about this. I don't think so, though. Dustin just said recently, he's like, maybe I'll just fight one more and I'll just retire, right? He's got enough money now. He's selling a lot of hot sauce, which, by the way, his hot sauce is the bomb. You come down and ask my family how much we eat that. Dude, my wife devours Poirier's hot sauce. I put it on pizza. I don't put hot sauce on pizza. I put his hot sauce on pizza. It's the bomb. And I'm not saying that because it's Poirier, even though I very recently just became an enormous Dustin Poirier fan. Anybody who didn't watch my video where I reacted to the Mixed Molly, Conor and Dustin video, watch it, because again, this is a different kind of video, but I do videos where I really kind of tell you guys how I really feel about things and why the UFC is it's just the best sport ever. It's the best sport ever. And Dustin is the embodiment of why, where people are putting their entire life's definition against their performance in the octagon, but their performance in the octagon is put up against a lifetime of work. I can't do it in a video like this. It's a different kind of video, okay? But look at that, and then you'll understand why Dustin just became absolutely pinnacle for me, okay? Now, Conor has always been one of my favorite fighters for the exact same reason, right? But Dustin, in this situation, he's a father, he's a husband, he's thinking about his kids, okay? I know what he's thinking because I have kids, dude. I have 3 daughters. I have a wife, okay? My wife has been together with me since she was my wife and I have been together since she was 22, okay? Her entire adult life, she's been with me. It's the same kind of thing. Like Our lives are intertwined. If I think about what happens if something happened to me, you have to be thinking of what happens to them and what happens to my kids, all that. That's what Dustin's thinking, right? So if he has the opportunity to make an enormous amount of money that's going to take care of his kids' future, of course he wants to go get that. So he shouldn't have to sacrifice going after his own life's ambition, right? So here's what he does, okay? This is exactly what he does, and everyone gets what they want, okay? So Dustin goes and fights Charles, okay? He goes and fights Charles right now. He wins, okay? Now, obviously, winning is, like, Charles is a gangster, but he wins the fight. He gets on the microphone afterwards, and this is the speech that he gives. He does the exact same kind of speech that he gave after the Holloway fight, which is, I just watched that again, and I saw it for the first time for what it actually was, and I was like, oh my, I cried, dude. I'm not joking. I fucking cried watching it. Where he just lays it all out, like every single thing that he's had inside of him his entire life, realized at that moment, thanks his wife, thanks his kids, thanks his team, the grit that it took, and he fucking connects with the crowd in a way where people are just like, God damn, man, make them fucking feel it, dude. Give it all to him, dude. Give it all to him. Cry your eyes out, man. Cry your fucking eyes out. And then you go, I've accomplished every single thing that I set out to do in this sport. I got nothing left to do. I got nothing left to do except live my life with my family, help people, work my charity, sell my hot sauce. There's one problem though. I've got one fucking fight left, and this is not a game this time. And it's not about the belt. Right now, I'm relinquishing the belt. I'm retiring from MMA except for one fight. This one's not about belts. It's not about anything that normally it's not about money. This is about fucking blood, son. This is about a guy who threatened my family, a guy who said that he was going to kill me in the octagon, make my kids watch me die in the octagon, make them live fatherless, okay? A guy who was talking about my wife in his DMs, this fucking guy in Ireland, this is a blood feud. I got one fight. I'll do this motherfucking fight for free, but I'm going to bury this fucking guy on my way out. That's my last fight. So this belt, I'm giving it up right now. Okay, you can have other guys fight for it. I'm done with traditional MMA. My last fight is for fucking blood. Leave it at that, okay? Walk out. Conor will be in Ireland, and his smile will go, like, it'll break off of his face. It'll be up here, like the ends of his face will go here, because Conor knows the game, like I do, like you do. If you're, picturing this, it would that fucking promo would be you'll sell 1 billion fucking pay-per-views. Okay, so you get to win the title, then you get the money fight with Conor, set up as a blood feud that you gave up the belt to take. And it's your retirement fight. It's not about normal shit. You put real weight on it, man. The way Conor set it up for you guys and the way you played it perfect in the octagon after, okay? This table is set for the biggest money fight fucking ever, at least since the Khabib fight. Yeah, this is Khabib and Conor part 2, except now it's Dustin and Conor part 2. And you get both things. You win the title and you get the money fight. Now, what happens after that? Who else is going to benefit from this, right? Who else is going to benefit from this? Can you think of anyone? I just guaranteed Chandler an immediate title shot after he beats Gaethje, right? So if you're going to have 2 people fighting for the belt, Charles just lost, Dustin's out of commission, Conor's out of it. Geez, I don't know. Michael Chandler seems like he would be a pretty likely offer for one of the 2 guys that's going to fight. So Chandler gets his immediate title shot that I just guaranteed. And think about this. What does the UFC want more than anything? Is there anything that the UFC wants more than to have Conor fight for the title and win the title, or at least get his chance at the title? Anything in the entire world? Okay, no, there's nothing they want more than that. What happens if Conor wins the blood feud, right? What if Conor wins the blood feud fight? He gets to fight immediately for the title. Now, if Chandler beats Gaethje, beats whoever he fights for the title, and he's got the belt when Conor beats Dustin, how about that money fight, son? You see the return on investment when you call Jesse on fire out on the screen? I mean, like, look at this return on investment. Dustin, this is just out of respect because I love you, dog. I just want you to I want you to get everything that you want. It literally just hit me 2 weeks ago how inspired I was by your career, and now I'm paying it back like this, giving you both things. Chandler, I love you, dog. Look at this. I know you're smiling thinking about this. I know it because I would be. And Conor, my all-time, I know people, Conor's your all-time. You're a piece of shit. Fuck you. Okay? Fuck you. No, I'm not. I love that motherfucker. And I have no shame in saying that. I fucking love Conor. I'll always root for him, dude. Always. I don't give a fuck what you guys say. And guess what? I love Khabib too. I got nothing but respect for Khabib. Okay? I love all these guys. That's the thing. All of you guys in the comments like, oh my God, that guy's a piece of shit. You know what the problem with that is? You don't have to take a side, you fucking weasels. You could just say these guys are all awesome. They're amazing at fucking hyping fights. And also, if they have beef with each other, what does that have to do with you, dude? I mean, have you ever known two people that don't like each other and you like them both? Because unless you know these guys, you're hating on Conor for making UFC so exciting that it makes your eyes bleed. What do you hate him for? Well, he said these things about, blah, blah. But look, I wouldn't have fucking tweeted what he said about Khabib's dad, but Khabib called him evil in front of a billion people, okay? You think Khabib is like Khabib doesn't like Conor, okay? Khabib is baiting Conor, right? You really not like, these guys are fighters. Khabib is a fucking gangster, man. Like, he is a very principled man, but he's a fucking gangster. You think because he's retired, he's a different person? He doesn't like Conor. He doesn't fucking like him. So he's going to poke him in the chest right after he lost because he's a fighter. And Conor is also a fighter. So he's going to get mad and he's going to say shit back. And all you guys, I can't believe this piece of shit. Shut the fuck up, man. Enjoy the show and stop crying, okay? Now, please send this to Dustin so Dustin does this exactly and everybody gets what they want. Right? And this is the moment when everybody watching this goes, Jesus, what could I do with this guy? Right? What does he do for a living? I work for an aerospace company. I would much prefer to do something in UFC. I know, okay? I make too much money to not do what I'm doing, but it's talent wasted, man. Right? I don't love doing that. I'm just smart, But anyway, I'm looking for a way to do MMA professionally. So, management company, work directly for the UFC, whatever. You know what I mean? I was born for this shit, son. But anyway, so yeah, that's what I've got. Subscribe to the channel if you want. But also, I was talking to one of my buddies in email, and he sent me this thing about narcissistic personality, and it's so funny. He's like, I don't really know you well enough to know about your narcissism. I was like, oh, it's heavy, Doug. It is heavy narcissism. If you can't pick up on this, but I love people also. I love myself and I love me some people. So thank you, Michael Chandler, for the shout out. Hopefully this was good payback. And Dustin, I love you. Good luck. Conor, I got your back. Love you guys. Dana, my fucking all-time business hero. So anyway, that's what I got. Peace.